Welcome back to Factful Finance. You're here because you're ready to take charge of your money and manage it like a pro, right? Well, you're in the right place. Let's dive into how you can budget like a financial expert. Did you know that 60% of Americans don't track their spending? That means a lot of people are flying blind when it comes to their finances. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today, we're going to change that. We're going to break down a simple yet effective approach to budgeting that will not only make your money work for you, but also make sure you're not leaving any financial opportunities on the table. Before we jump in, a quick disclaimer. This content is for educational purposes only. While I'll be sharing proven strategies and tips, remember to consult a certified financial professional for personalized advice. Now let's get to work. The truth is, budgeting isn't just about restricting your spending, it's about creating a system that works for your lifestyle and goals. And yes, it's possible to enjoy life and save money. So how do we do that? First, let's talk about the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple, effective, and backed by financial experts like certified financial planners, CFP. Here's how it works. 50% goes to your needs, things you absolutely must spend on like housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. 30% is for your wants. This is for dining out, travel, entertainment, and other non-essential purchases. 20% is for your savings and debt repayment. This includes retirement contributions, emergency savings, and paying off any outstanding debt. This rule isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, but it's a fantastic starting point. Now here's the thing. Life happens. Maybe you get a big bonus or your rent goes up unexpectedly. That's where flexibility comes in. To make sure you're still on track with your financial goals, you need to adjust your budget as circumstances change. Let's look at an example. Meet Liam. He's 30 years old and has been working hard to save for a home. He follows the 50-30-20 rule, but last year his rent went up by $200 a month. Instead of just adding that to his wants category, Liam made some adjustments. He cut back on his monthly dining out budget and found ways to save on transportation. The key? Being flexible while sticking to the big picture. Now let's talk about tracking your spending. It's easier than ever with the help of apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. These tools link to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your transactions, saving you time and helping you catch any spending habits that might be sabotaging your budget. Here's a tip. Review your transactions weekly. This helps you catch small issues before they grow into big financial problems. One common mistake many people make when budgeting is the idea of cutting back too much. Extreme budgeting might seem appealing at first. After all, who doesn't want to save every dollar possible? But what ends up happening is burnout. Instead, focus on smart cuts. The areas where you're spending without real value. Maybe it's cutting back on the subscription services you don't use, or getting more competitive rates on insurance. Little changes can have a big impact. But budgeting isn't just about controlling expenses. It's about building your financial future. This brings us to the concept of paying yourself first. Every time you get paid, set aside a portion for savings and investments before you touch anything else. It's like building your own financial foundation. This ensures you're always prioritizing your future self, whether it's saving for retirement or building an emergency fund. And don't forget to automate. Set up automatic transfers into your savings or investment accounts as soon as you receive your paycheck. This out-of-sight, out-of-mind method ensures you're saving without even thinking about it. It's one of the best ways to consistently build wealth. Olivia, a friend of mine, is a perfect example of this. She started setting aside 20% of her paycheck every month into her 401k and high-yield savings account. Over time, this automation grew into a solid financial cushion. The best part? She didn't even notice the money disappearing. It became second nature, and now she's on track to retire 5 years earlier than planned. But let's not forget the psychology of budgeting. Money isn't just numbers, it's emotional. How you feel about money can impact your financial decisions. If you view budgeting as a punishment, it will be harder to stick to. Instead, think of it as a tool to empower you. Every dollar you save is a dollar that brings you closer to your financial goals. Reframe your mindset, and budgeting becomes a source of freedom rather than restriction. To wrap things up, budgeting is not a one-time task. It's a lifelong process. Start with the basics. The 50-30-20 rule: track your spending, automate your savings, and most importantly, stay flexible. Financial literacy is a journey, and each step you take is a victory. Which of these tips do you think will make the biggest impact on your budget? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm excited to hear from you. And hey, if you found this video helpful, you'll love what's coming next. Stay tuned for more actionable insights that'll take your finances to the next level. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your financial future depends on it. This content is for educational purposes only. While I'm sharing strategies that have helped many others, remember to consult a certified financial professional for advice tailored to your unique situation. See you in the next video.